Hello, everyone, and welcome back to SIREN, because it's the 50th video of this LP, 50 parts, that we've been doing so far, and we're still not really near the end. There's still plenty more to go. But we've hit 50, and, I mean, since we've done that, then clearly what that means is that we need to do, we're going to need to do a mission that's pretty interesting, something that a lot of stuff is going to be happening in, right? That seems like that would make sense. So let's go to the stage select. Let's see what we have available to us. Actually, what we have available to us is not many things. Most of the things on this grid have been filled out. Like we have this right here with Kyoya, the second objective for when the mission where Kyoya and Yoriko first go to the nest. And we've already done that mission, but we do have a second objective we could do. Tammin really does not have anything, okay? What does he have? He has this. This is where he goes into a valley with a bunch of guns and shoots up everyone, but there's no second objective available right now. There's gonna be one. You can tell because part of that box is blue and part of it is cyan. But the second objective for a mission will not be available right away. We can't get to that one just yet. Eventually something will happen which will let us take it. But Shiro does not have any second objectives. What about Risa? She does not have anything. Harumi? Like this one right here, we haven't even tried yet, but it's not letting me do it. It's not letting me do 3 o'clock, day 3 at 0 o'clock with Harumi. Gonna have to do something first before we can do that one. What about Reiko? We did her second objective for the mission where she got blowed up last time. She does not have anything else for us. Akira? He only had 2 missions. We've completed those. Tomoko? She does have a second objective that shows up here, but it's not available yet either. So we can't do that one. Naoko? Well, Naoko... She does not have anything additional. And the rest of these characters, I guess, are unplayable, such as Miyako, who has some movie scenes. Her sister Ayako only has 1 movie scene. Yoriko, which has a few movie scenes. Hisako, of course. Mina. And Blank. There's still 1 name left that has not appeared. Over here on the end, there's a blank. But, since it's right on the end here, it's not going to be a playable character. I guess we'll find out at some other time what the final name is. So, going through the stage select, we really only have 1 mission that we can do right now. And that's this one, Kyoya Suda, day 2, 20 o'clock, where Kyoya was stunned to see that the nest has grown large enough to engulf the village, especially since he didn't even know what the nest was. I mean, he would be pretty surprised just to find out it existed to begin with, let alone how big it was. And Yoriko was plenty startled, too. She's there, too. She couldn't believe what she was seeing, either. See the 2 of them? They're returning back here after they got healed up by Shiro.
Look at that thing!
And then they see this, and they can't believe it.
I feel...
And they're being summoned. Someone's calling them.
Me too. I can feel Professor Takeuchi calling. We have to find him!
So they gotta go in. They gotta find out who's calling them. Find out what's at the center. And we did that last time. We infiltrated the nest with Yoriko Ano. But what's objective 2? It's create entryway for Harumi. Somehow, I guess Kyoya and Yoriko just know that Harumi is going to be coming through. They have to make an entryway for her. She is small, so we're going to need a small entryway, I suppose. Alright. Let's just see what we can do. I mean, we've already been through this, so we know how it goes. We know what to do. Let's just see how fast we can do it. There's a sniper up here. We know him. He's going to cause most of the trouble in this level. If he wasn't there, we'd be able to just run right through. But he is there. He is. So we can't run. So we're going to have to take a look at this guy. Wait for him to turn. When he does, we can slip by. First half of this level, all about not getting seen or heard by that sniper, because he'll shoot you pretty quick, as we did see last time. I did not do it perfectly. I did get shot, but hopefully that doesn't happen this time. We're going to climb up on the nest with Yoriko right behind us. And we're going to go to this little puzzle door that we did last time. You remember how it goes. We have to time our hits with the thunder. So the sniper will not hear what we're up to. Or even that we're here at all. You don't really have to be that exact. Game's kind of forgiving as to how precise you are with these hits. Yep, he did not hear that. If he did, all that would happen is he would walk over to where we are, and if he sees us, he'll shoot us dead pretty quick. It's what he does. It's all he does. Each Shibito have their own job, and they do their jobs well. And gladly. They like doing what they do. They like being what they are. In a way, we all have something that we could learn from the Shibito. It's just that they're gross. And they're bleeding red liquid through their eyes and mouth, and that's nasty. They have no sense of hygiene, so, I mean, in some ways, there are things we don't want to learn from them. We're going to equip a gun now, because Kyoya is packing. I also told Yoriko to wait up here, at least until I take out this sniper. I was too rash last time. This time we're going to be sneaky. Now he saw me. I was saying we're going to be sneaky, and I was not. Look at me. Look how not sneaky I am. I'm not going to be rash. I'm not going to run out and try to get him while he's reloading, because he would probably get me. He's fast. All right, he's not looking. I'm just going to... Yeah, I mean, I think that his alert mode has been turned off. So I'm going to hunch down. I'm going to hunch down right here. So he's not going to hear me. No, he's not going to hear me. And since I shot him, I should have gotten someone's attention. If I have this right. Nope. No one round? All right. We're doing a second objective, so I probably should point out, what is the second objective? Haven't actually said what is the clue to the second objective? Because we explored this whole place before. We didn't really see anything else that we could do. So, as usual, let's go to the hints. The hint that we're looking at this time is day 2, 20, 31, 33. It says, the man in white takes the woman to the back door. That seems like kind of an odd clue, but it's actually referring to a mission that we did previously. The man in white was Shiro. You remember like a while back, we did a mission with Shiro where he was escorting Risa through this town, and he had Risa squeeze through a door that was ajar, but only just ajar, that only Risa could squeeze through. It was very tight. And then on the inside of the house, Risa unlocked a door. You remember that? You might not, because that was like near the beginning of the LP. But that is what's going to come in handy right now, because that door is unlocked. And that door is right here. Hey, how you doing? All right, so we wouldn't be able to get in here otherwise if Risa didn't unlock that. Is there anything in here, though? Well, this door is locked. And we can't unlock it. We have no key. This is where Risa squeezed through. Can't get through that. Don't need to, anyway. Here's like a sink. There's no water. You wouldn't want to drink any of the water here, anyway. There's an old booklet. It's an archive item. Takeuchi monographs. We've seen some of those before. Written by possibly Taman's father. And in here... well, there's something in the bathroom. It's a tool to open manhole cover. It's very functional. We did see a manhole last time we were in this level, so we're going to take this. We got it. And let's take a look at what we just picked up. Used to open manholes. We know where there's a manhole. We should probably go there with this tool, see what happens. We should also probably take a look at this archive item. Down here, the Takeuchi monographs, The Sacred Beliefs of Hanada. So it says that this was written by a local historian, Amehiro Takeuchi, in 1973. Talks about the the syncretism that shaped the village's unique religious beliefs. It says that the village had worshipped gods from worlds unknown. But it didn't take long before the new religion merged with existing beliefs, and the combination took root in Hanada as a new faith. And it says uniting the two faiths was not difficult because the villagers were already familiar with the doctrine of sacrificing self for the good of all. It talks about the worship of gods from afar, being traced back through the ages, mentioning that the vicinity of the Mana Stone is a holy place. The Mana Stone, I believe, is where the church is. We haven't actually gotten a good look at it. We've heard of it before, but I believe that the Mana Stone is housed in the church. It says that religious persecution and fusions with other beliefs led to the gradual disappearance of most of these practices from the public eye, but maybe not the private one, as we did witness one of these practices at the beginning of the game with the ritual that started all this. And also, this also references how some of the scriptures we have read seem to have sort of combined the Hanadan religion with Christianity because, hey, that was kind of necessary going forward, since not everyone in the vicinity, I guess, was cool with this Hanadan religion of worshiping this alien god from the stars that crashed down. Not a whole lot of people were into that, so you mix it up with other religions, so it survives. And I guess that's what that's talking about. Anyway, that's why we needed to get into this house. And we're going to leave this house before that sniper gets up. I'm going to call Yorko. And we're going to get in here. Hello. Hey. What's happening? Oh, that the Shibito is in... Hold on, in here. Let me get their attention.
Hey!
Come on. Come on. Did someone see someone? Oh yeah, over there. And now someone's coming in over there. That's not good. This is going all the way bad, I think. Yep, that went bad. Just completely. That was the first Shibito that got back up got knocked down at the beginning of the level. It got back up. It got back up. You know, I'm probably just going to just skip this whole part in the video. Let's just go back to the part where I just left off right there. All right, we're just returning to where we were. All these Shibito have been taken out. Gonna call Yorko. We got the archive item, and we got the item to open the manhole cover, so we're doing okay. We're doing fine. Oh, hold on, there's someone here. Yorko should be able to make it before anyone here gets up. Yep, here she comes. Just gonna walk by through here, by this freezer. That once contained a towel. Go through here. We're gonna nope, Yorko, please step out of the door. Just keep walking. There you go. All right, gonna close this. Now we could go down this way to get the saw, but you know we don't need the saw. It didn't say anything about the mission objective. Did not say anything about exiting this level. It just said create an entryway for Harumi. So we don't actually need to do what we did last time with that saw and open up an exit for ourselves. We're not looking to open up an exit for ourselves. We're looking to open up an exit for a little girl who I guess is going to be around here, coming through here at some point. She's not right now, but she's eventually going to be. I don't really know why I do that. You don't have to do that. You can just sneak by that sniper. But, you know, Kind of like doing that. And Kyoya can take a bullet to the chest, so he's doing okay. Okay, Yoriko's going to come over here. Let's take a look around. See what's here that we might have missed last time. Oh, look at this. This is the janitor's closet that Kay got the towel and the rope from way back at the beginning of the game. And in here is a locked door. We can't get through this door, but through that door was a tape recorder, and on that tape recorder we had to find the time code of 0705. It's right here. And then we could get the password to open up the lock over here, if you remember that. It's what we did a long time ago. Way back at the beginning. And over here is a manhole. We now have a tool to open up a manhole. We can use it to get inside, so might as well. All right, Yoriko. Jump in. No? All right, I guess I'll go in first. It's open. Only one thing to do. Enter that manhole.
Wait a minute. We might be able to break this.
She thinks that we might be able to break this gate. I don't know why. It's made of metal. Well, actually, it looks kind of weak down there. Like one of the bars is broken and another is missing, so might as well take a look.
Show me that.
What?
I knew this would happen. I saw this in a comic book before. Ready?
Mission 2 is accomplished. Kyoya and Yoriko were able to make a tiny entranceway for maybe a little girl who might be walking through here at some point for whatever reason. I don't know if they imply that they just keep breaking the bars, so eventually they're able to go through themselves. I'm not sure what the canon exit for this level is. But at the very least, we were able to use our powers of breaking bars in the sewers to open up an entryway later on for Harumi, as she will probably need it. That's Mission 2. And that, yep, there's the next save point. No cutscene after that one, actually. So that would be part 50 of SIREN. But, you know, I kind of thought that this is sort of a nothing mission. We already saw it before, and there was no additional cutscene, and really there wasn't much anything additional at all because the only thing new was that sewer bit at the end. So I thought that, usually I would save here and then we'd start off next time, but since it's part 50, since, this LP has been going on for so long, we really should end part 50 on something more eventful, and fortunately, the next level seems like it should be able to do that for us. Because now we're going on to Harumi, Day 3, 0 o'clock. Oh no, Harumi was scared by the lady, who turned out to be a Shibito. I don't think that's anyone we've seen before. Just someone new, hanging out in the nest. Harumi thought maybe she found a friend. No, only Shibito. We have to escape from the nest. So, like with levels featuring Harumi, this one can be pretty intense because, again, we don't have any weapons. We have a flashlight and this toy monkey. That's what we have. And if anyone even gets close to Harumi, we lose automatically. And also, to make matters more interesting, I don't think we've been in this level before. Look at this place. Very complex map, and it doesn't seem familiar. I don't think we've actually have seen this. But there are a lot of locations in this map, a bunch of places to go, and we just have to find our way out. We have to find a way out of the nest. Well, I guess this is where she came from. But going back, it's just going to be confusing. Alright, so Harumi has to be careful. She has to be cunning. She has to be stealthy, more so than the other characters. So what does she have to deal with? It's like a table up there. Alright, so there is a Shibito right on the other side of this wall. He's banging on that wall. Let's take a look at this table. See what's up here. There are nails on it. That's what that carpenter Shibito took. We can't actually take anything from it, though. Could try to walk down there. But we know that he will be coming back up. How much time do we have before he leaves his post? Not much time at all. He'll leave pretty quickly to get more nails. And then he'll look that way. And then he'll look at the table. So we can't go down the alleyway that the Shibito is in because he's blocking it. We can go down, like, straight ahead, but it doesn't look like there's actually an exit there. Well, let's start sneaking. So he went down that way. There he is, yeah. And there's like a hole behind him. If we could get to that, we could sneak in there. Be all sneaky, but we have to get past him first. There's a book in here. It's an introduction to Hanada. Oh, this is a good time for that. I want to know more about this town. And there isn't anywhere we can go here, so I'm just going to have to duck and hide behind this. Fortunately, that's enough cover to hide. So there's no exit down in this alleyway that we're in. We do have to get past that Shibito who's hammering. But what could we do to try to get past him? You probably can figure it out. Let's take a look at this sign right here. That has a big arrow on it. Well, it's hanging partially off of the hook. We could unhook it. Sign is unhooked. It is overturned. It is now an overturned sign. Let's just hide back here past this wall. Can you guess what is going to happen? You probably can. That's probably one of my favorite puzzles in the game. It's so dumb, but I love it. Well, the Shibito didn't notice that there was meat here. So much meat, he loves it. Look at him. He's like scooping it up. All right, we'll leave him to his meat. Yeah, he's into that. We did him a favor. And now we're just going to walk down here. And we are going to sneak through here. All right. let's take a look at that archive item that we picked up. Number 81, An Introduction to Haneda. Let's see, it's published by the Haneda Town Hall. It talks about the history, legends, and customs of Haneda. Probably doesn't talk a whole lot about the alien god. I'm assuming that the villagers are kind of keeping that a secret. They say that the first settlers arrived here somewhere between 7,500 to 4,000 BC, so a very lengthy history of people in this region. How long they might have been worshipping alien gods is anyone's guess. Doesn't mention that in the literature. All right, there's a house. It's locked. This house is not opening. There's a sign up here. This is the Hayashi house. So we can kind of keep track of where we are. Here's the starting point in the upper left. And now we're at the Hayashi's house. So we can see like these areas that we're going to go into one by one as we're working our way across the map. We could go back in there if we wanted. There's really no reason to. I mean, maybe if we forgot that archive item, but no, we wouldn't be able to get it once that one Shibito was already distracted, I suppose. Just have to do the whole level over again to do that, I guess. So we're looking for little holes, little places that we can squeeze through to get to the next area. Like, hey, there's one right there. We could get through it. Let's keep looking around. Oh, that's high up, and most other characters would be able to get up there. Harumi? She can't, but she can go under here. Yes, she can. So we have two holes that we could try. And this one, the name on here, says the Kondo family. And that is the next house in this list. Let's first take a look at the first hole that we saw. We don't want to miss anything, of course. Oh, my controller just shook, which means that someone heard me. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, there's like a crawler right there. See it? Yep, it's looking at... It doesn't actually see me. It's not alerted. But it's right there. It probably would be bad to go in there right now. But it will turn around. Alright, let's be sneaky. Yeah, right. There's our friend. Right there. He's pretty close. It's a good thing he's not a little bit closer. There's also something on the ground, though, which is why I came in here. On the left. Should probably wait for him to walk up. Yeah, walk up a little bit further. And I'm just going to go up here. There's an old diary by the Kajiro maid, and that is enough for me. I'm going to get out of here. There we go. And that crawler in there is staring at a door. Maybe someone will open that door for him someday. I don't know. For right now, let's take a look at this diary that we picked up. This very dangerous diary that we picked up. Risking our lives to pick up this diary. It's written in 1976. Miss Kajiro's bridal gown was delivered in the morning. It's a great honor to be chosen, but in a few days she's going to leave this world. She's been preparing for this from birth, but, you know... It's hard when the time actually comes. So who is this talking about? Well, Miyako, we've been told, is the bride of God, but this takes place in 1976, so probably not the same girl. We do know that that this is the second time that we know of that the ritual has been attempted, and that in the 70s it was attempted once, and things did not apparently go so well. So... It looks like perhaps that there was a Kajiro who was being prepped as the Bride of God back in 1976. But we don't actually know what happened during that particular ceremony. Alright, Alright, let's head up here. And we're going to crawl through here. Alright, this one is open. The other one was locked. Let's see what we can find. Oh. Fancy hi-fi equipment. Look at this TV. Let's pay top dollar for that. The TV's broken. It's a record player. Harumi's not sure how it works, because why would she have seen a record player before? Like maybe on TV, but in real life, why would she have seen one? It's a singer from a long time ago. I guess the name is Eri Azuma. Looks like that's what it is. Looks like whoever lived in this house was a fan. There's even a poster in the closet. Nothing else, though. Nothing else we could use. It is a shabby kitchen. Also very small. This is your only kitchen area. You can't really do a whole lot of cooking or anything right here. There's also a door. It's locked, which is probably good, because on the other side of it is that crawler that we were seeing. See, it's right there. Yeah, you can see my crosshair on the other side. The door is locked. I mean, maybe there's a reason we'd want to unlock it. And it's because we're helping out Tammin later on. Day 3, 3 o'clock. Tammin will need this door to be unlocked. And we just did it. We don't want to open the door, because that guy's on the other side of it. Let's say hi.
Hey!
But he can't open the door. But just as long as we don't, we should be fine. Hear that sound in the background? Kind of reminds me when you're at the dentist and they put the sucking thing in your mouth. Sounds like what that is. Like maybe that's deliberate because it's meant to make you feel uncomfortable. There's a hole right here. Let's just take a look around the property. That's where we came in, right there. And nope, nothing else. So, it looks like we've done what we're supposed to do. Let's head through this hole. Looks like there used to be a house here, but a lot of it has been torn down. Not much of this house left, it seems. Whoop. Someone right there. Yep. I don't think that Shibito saw me, but she heard me. Yeah, looking around, but was not actually alerted. She's going to go back down to sharpening that knife, because she never know when you're going to need a good sharp knife, especially when you're a Shibito. You could need it at any time, so she's just going to sharpen that. And I have to figure out a way around her. Now, I could just try to do the simple route, just like distract her, get her attention, and like run around this house and have her follow me. I could try that. Or I could try a much more fun way of getting past her. Because, hey, the most fun item in the game is right here. A little pouch with an odd picture on it. Let's have a look at it. Bag of laughs, added to the archive, and it's laughing. And with it laughing, that's going to distract that Shibito. Well, attract it anyway, because it's going to wonder what's laughing. Yep, it's checking out that bag. It's very interested in the bag. don't think... Nope, I was about to say, I don't think it turns around. No, she totally did turn around. She did. Here she comes. I thought she would be distracted by the bag of laughs longer than that, but that's fine. Because there's like an opening right here. We're going to squeeze through that. All right. Yeah, she's wondering where I went, but she can't do anything about it. Let's have a look at the archive and that bag of laughs. It's a toy that enjoyed huge popularity in Japan in the 1970s. You put 2 batteries in the bag, you press a button, and then it laughs. Apparently this was a real thing. Like, that's... I guess, because you can look it up on YouTube, and apparently there's a video of a Japanese bag of laughs, and you know what? The real thing, it sounds more horrific than this. It's the worst laugh. I don't know why it would sound like that, but I can see why the makers of SIREN thought that they should put it in their horror game. But that's the bag of laughs. I feel merry. Anyway, we're continuing on. Just a couple of small areas to squeeze through. And hey, we're out. We're outside. There's the night sky. Let's sightjack around and see if there's anything here. Actually, yes, there is something there looking at a light. Yeah, it's walking around in this area. Let's just stay here close to the entrance in case we need to go back. Because we can tell that this is a crawler. And all Shibito move a lot faster than Harumi, but crawlers will move considerably more so. Yep, there I am, right there. In the corner. Crawler does not seem to see me. Yeah, okay. It's gonna go back across the bridge. Yeah, alright. So, we can't walk across the bridge while it's there. We can walk down into this little valley, and there's like a little bridge over this red water, and we can walk across this. The bridge is weak, but Harumi is small and light, and she can walk across it. Oh, there it is. Yep, it sees me. But again, Harumi is cunning. It's been collapsed, washed away. That crawler was too heavy. And now that it's gone, let's walk around, see what we can see. Again, that's too high for Harumi to climb up. She can't get up there. Look around this bridge. Look around at what we can see. No places that we can squeeze under, though. Looks like we can squeeze through that. And it's a good thing, because that is way too high for Harumi to climb up. There's blood all over, but I mean, it's nothing that she hasn't seen before. She's seen plenty of it at this point. Everyone has. At this point, a bucket full of blood really rates very low on things that are going to shock and surprise you. But what might shock and surprise is, hey, we are walking out of the nest. We can see signs of civilization, highway signs, the signs of Route 333. So let us walk up on out of here. Mission's accomplished. Harumi has walked out of the nest. How is that going to help her? Don't know yet, because the entire village is transported to the other world, or whatever you want to call it, but at least Harumi has made it out of the most hostile place in the village. And now that we've done that, might as well kick back for a few minutes, because we've got some cutscenes to watch.
Now, the gates of paradise will open.
What is that thing?
What? No! Not me! No!
Ayako!
Now it's done. This is the last one. We don't need any more. Let us celebrate the coming of the great being. Our souls are cleansed.
We're too late.
Professor!
Miyako?
A few days later. That's my favorite cutscene in the game. I think probably it's most people's. The game's not over. You might have guessed. The game, as you have seen, it does like to show us things out of order, levels, cutscenes, and also the ending. That is the ending we just saw. It's just that it's not in order. There's a bunch of stuff that happens between those two cutscenes, and that's what we're going to have to fill in. What happened between that cutscene where the alien god awoke and that next cutscene where Kyoya walks into the village and brings down the blue fire. Something significant must have happened between those two scenes. But yeah, that was the ending that we just saw, and the credit roll. But even though we've seen the credits roll, we still do have plenty of the game to go. We also got an archive item, the truth behind the Haneda incident. It's not quite the interesting item you might be hoping for, but we'll take a look at it next time. As next time, we're going to continue on playing Siren, even though we have seen the credits roll, as we will be doing... let's see, I think we've got a second objective coming up. I think the second objective for Tomoko's last mission, I think that has now become available, and we're going to be doing that, and we are going to be continuing on into day 3 as we try to fill in the blanks as to what was going on there. What was all that? What happened there? And it's been 50 parts, and I hope that you've enjoyed the LP so far, as I've enjoyed playing it, and I hope that you enjoy the parts to come as we get into the home stretch of Let's Play Siren. I'll see you next time for more of this thing that we're playing. See you then.